Hello, people of YouTube, and welcome back. We are on episode 10 of our Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Let's Play. This one is simply titled Gallia for Chapter 9. Guess it makes sense. We're heading to the capital of Gallia to meet the king. Chapter 10, we're third of the way there. I said I'd try to have another question of the day for y'all. I didn't last time, but I like hearing from people, and it's a good excuse to comment if you don't have anything to say. We've covered the characters and Fire Emblem. One of the reasons I've always loved it, I like the genre, I like the strategy, but they always have really good stories, or to me anyway. I've asked what your favorite game was, like just in general, but let's go specifically story. As far as the story of a game, what was your favorite? I honestly think mine would have been this one, just because, like I said, it is different. Ike's not a noble-born, going on a mission to reclaim his country or save the world or whatever. He's just, he's a commoner, he's a mercenary, and he gets dragged into all this. And, which Fire Emblem game has the best story, in your opinion, and why? What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it? What do you like and dislike about this game so far? Just, something to talk about. Leave a comment. And, without further ado, let's get into it. Chapter 9, Gallia. Oh, my eyes. There's Mist Medallion. Couldn't they have inverted this? Like, left the flames blue, but made everything black instead of white? It's so bright. Good morning, Ike. May I have a moment of your time? What is it? I'm listening. Our expenses, our ability to fight, the current status of our troops, these are all things you must know. I see. Having a grasp of that's part of the commander's job too, right? Understood. Let me hear it. Very well. Okay, so we always get a rundown of the previous chapter. We didn't earn any money or spend any money, which I don't think is correct, because I didn't buy anything. I was going to try, I was going to buy some light magic, but they didn't have any. Combat experience, 135 points. I guess that's all Titania got. Bonus experience 375, but it doesn't tell us why. That's always annoyed me. It's actually a feature you can unlock after you beat it once, is have it list out why you got the bonus experience. It's how I knew about the people escaping. You can also just look it up online. MVP Titania, obviously, she was the one going around killing everybody, and then new ally Ileana, and nobody died. Okay, that's it. I think I got most of it. I'll give you a report before each battle. I hope it helps. I'm sure it will. Thank you. I'm relying on you for all the details. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Commander. I'll do my best. But if I have your leave, I must be going. Alright, and that's still good. That's still good. We'll go ahead and take this staff. Oh, he did level it. Alright, like I said, I'm not going to give any bonus experience, but I want to see what I have. Have 586, okay. Support, nothing new. Info. What's wrong, Soren? Are preparations complete? Yes, everything's ready. You have only a few robes and musty books. I'm taking a bit less, but it looks as though you travel light as well. The burden of unnecessary items is something I detest. Me too. We're alike in that, aren't we? What is it? You got that worried look again. Well, it's nothing. Never mind. Everyone's really slow, aren't they? Shall I go and see what's taking them? Soren, don't worry about it. Sitting here in the morning in the sunlight, it helps me to understand. I'm alive. I have trustworthy friends. That's how I know I can go on. I just hope I'm not fooling myself. No, you're not. You're not. Well then, it's business as usual. I know we'll have troubles. But let us set our shoulders straight and get on with it. I think I just have a problem with alliteration. Understood. So if you see the stars beside these, the 1 stars are completely unimpactful. Just a look into a day in the life. Ah, Ike. Good morning. Morning. Are you alright? If I said I were, I'd be lying. But I'm doing my best. Yesterday, I was so confused. Then I woke this morning and saw the blue sky, felt the sun on my face, and I thought, I'm alive. The sunlight was so warm. I mean, it's always warm, but for some reason it made me want to cry. Oh, Mist. It's up to us. We must live the fullest lives we can. We have to live for mother and for father. We mustn't dishonor their memory. So, I may think about them, and I may cry every now and then, but I'll carry on. You're right. Everything you said is right. We will carry on together. Right. Oh, sorry, I have to hurry and get ready. I'll see you later, brother. Yes, look at the time. Get a move on, will you? Hey, good morning, Ike. How you feeling today? Yesterday's battle was a rough one, wasn't it? Hi, Oscar. Yeah, I'm sore all over. Every muscle in my body hurts. Hopefully I'll feel better after I move around for a while. I hope for the same. When I woke up, it was all I could do to get out of bed. We're truly lucky to be alive. If those two beast fighters hadn't arrived when they did, we might have all been wiped out. It's funny how Oscar's feeling so sore when he didn't do anything. He was hiding in the castle the whole time. Yeah. Ike, I can't say I know what you're going through or how you feel, but you should try to remember all that happened last night. The men we fought were professionals, well trained and under the command of a cunning tactician, but not invincible. You're saying they follow certain rules, specific patterns? Yes, I see. If I can learn what they are, they become vulnerable. The next time we meet, we won't lose. For an instant there, looking at you was like looking at Commander Grail. I'm his son. I'm supposed to look like him, aren't I? They look nothing alike. It wasn't that. And it wasn't an aura or hunch or anything like that. I don't know what to call it. It was more like the core of your character. It felt the same as his. Huh. Sorry, that must have sounded pretty stupid. Oscar? Commander? From now on, when I practice, would you join me? I'd be more familiar with the fighting style of knights. Of course. If there's anything I can do to help, you need only ask. He's not a knight. Knights are the heavy armored guys. Oh, boss. Morning. Good morning. Are you ready to go? All set. It doesn't matter how late I go to sleep. I'm always late before the sun rises. I can leave whenever. I'm sorry. You know, for everything that's happened. It's all so sudden. Oh, it's nothing. But it's been rough on you, hasn't it? I could say the same to you. It can't have been easy joining a band of wanted mercenaries and fighting every day. Oh, it's not so bad. You were forced to join us by the whims of fate, not by choice. I know my father said you had a debt to repay, but he's not here anymore. If you want to leave, I won't stop you. What? Oh, times like this, I never have any idea what I'm supposed to say. None. Darn, hold on. Yesterday, in the middle of that giant mess, you didn't give up, boss. And I knew. That's how a true man lives. So now I have to follow you see? I think so. That's my story, boss. So do me a favor and don't tell me to get lost. I'm good to have around. You'll see. If that's how you feel, I guess I understand. I'm counting on you. Don't let me down. Never. I wouldn't know how. And Mordecai. Ike, are you prepared? Can we depart soon? It's taken more time than I thought. I'm sorry for making you wait. I see. Then I will talk with you as we wait. My words. Are they well? Can you understand them? Sure, no problem. I understand you. That is good. Mordecai is not so good with this language. What language do you normally use? With others of my tribe, I need no words. I say all that I must with gestures and with, how do you say, growls? That sounds convenient. Yes, but our tongue does not let us talk to other tribes. That is not good. That is why we learn these modern words. I would think that'd be enough, being able to speak with only your friends, wouldn't it? It is not. If there is danger or conflict, we can use words to avoid a fighting that need not be. So using words that many can hear is good. Using words to avoid unnecessary fighting. That's one way to think about it. Oh, I can't go back to that screen. If you saw in there was they all had 1 star by their name. So there's a 1, 2, and 3 star conversations. The 1 star just kind of like just a look into the daily life type deal, like I said. The 2 star was like the one with the merchants that just kind of explained to us what was going on, and the 3 star actually like we get items or units or something really good from. This place brings back such memories. It hasn't changed in the slightest. Titania, have you been to Gallia before? A long time ago, when I was still a knight of Crimea. I volunteered for a military officer exchange program and spent some time studying at Gallia's royal palace. I wonder if they actually do that, exchange military units between countries. Do that with like students from different countries, but it's a neat idea. It'd be really cool. I get it now. That's why you weren't surprised when we saw the lags. That's right. I've missed the sea. When the setting sun strikes the water, it's almost as though the horizon itself is on fire. Now that I think about it, my father knew where that old castle was. He sure acted like someone who'd been to Gallia before. Was he here with you? Uh-huh. And we weren't the only ones. You've been here too, Ike. What? Ike! It's Mordecai. You'd better answer him. Yeah, but we can finish our talk later, after we reach the castle. Well, that was cryptic. What is it, Mordecai? Do you tire? Should we rest here? No, I think we're alright. Good. Birok are such a weak species. A distance like this is nothing. Is nothing. Any lag worth his claws could cross it in a single bound. Lethe! It's the truth. If you persist in this way, you will shame the king. You sound like a fool. You are my subordinate. Never speak to me in such a way. What's wrong is wrong. You're a fierce warrior, Lethe, but when it comes to the Birok, you are far too stubborn. What did you say? Come on now, both of you. Let's calm down. Mordecai? Wait. What is it? The smell on the wind. It's iron. It's the smell of weapons. The smell of Birok. Heavily armored. Well armed. It's a good nose to be able to smell that. Are you sure? General Katov, the Crimean mercenaries have entered our area of operations. Ha! They're trapped. Call every last man. Ready for battle. We've stopped the enemy here. And they just come out of nowhere. Black armor. They're Dane men, alright. You're saying that some of the invasion force is still around? Dane worms. They strut about the Gallian forest as though they own them. I won't stand for it. Grrr. The castle to the south. Many Birok are inside. They carry iron weapons. I smell them. Not good. Titania, gather everyone together. Understood. What now? What do you mean? If you hope to crush the worms, you'd do well to capture the ruins in the south. Since you probably want to flee, there's an escape route. We're gonna fight. Oh? There are times when running has its advantages, but I don't think we'll lose here. I see. I will also fight. Good, we could use the help. Ike, everyone's here. Alright, let's go. I want you two to take Mist and Rolf and retreat to the rear. Of course. We're counting on you. Be careful. Everyone who can fight, grab a weapon. Real mercenaries, move out. Okay. So, we're just gonna use our boys here. Already outfitted him. Let's get him more vulneraries if there are any. Cool. Reposition. So if you saw Ike, Mist, you and Rolf clear out of here. Stay back no matter what. No, Ike, we're gonna fight with you. Both of us. What? No, that's not going to happen. Be serious, Mist. The two of you can't even wield weapons. I've got this. A heal staff? Yeah, I made Riss teach me how to use it. I can heal injuries. I mean, just little ones, but still. Little ones? No. There's no way I want you on this battlefield. Huh? Rolf, stop being such a brat, you little twerp. I'm gonna fight too. I'm good with the bow. Really? That's news to me. Is that the best lie you... Is that the best lie you could come up with? It's no lie. That's right, he's not lying. Of course he is. What are you talking about, Mist? Rolf's always practicing with his bow. And he's really good, aren't you? I sure am. And when did you learn to use a bow? Well, let's see, I guess I just sorta picked it up naturally? Stop lying, you booger-eating brat. Gotta love brothers. You can't just pick up a weapon and start firing away. Someone has to teach you the basics. Well, maybe I'm just a prodigy, because I learned it all myself. You little... You don't know anything, Boyd. That's right. This is ridiculous. Enough. You two go back. No, we don't want to. All Rolf and I do is sit and wait and worry about all of you. We're tired of waiting. We want to fight by your side. Is that so? How about it, Rolf? Is that how you feel too? Uh-huh. No doubt. We'd rather be with you. What now, Commander? We take them with us. We're too pressed for time to sit around here bickering. And at least if they're nearby, they'll be easy to protect. Are you serious? Yes, you won't regret this, Ike, I promise. I hope not. And then Boyd just runs away. Okay, so we have Mordecai and Lethe helping us out here. Yellow units are allies instead of just other, and they will actively seek out words. Actively seek out and destroy enemies. We have this pirate here who is going to try to get these houses. That's why I repositioned. Oops. Because I don't remember what's in them, but I want to save them. Now, sadly, Titania and mounted units in general do not move well in sand. Matter of fact, no unit moves well in sand, but especially not mounted units. Magic users, such as Riss, move really well in sand, actually. Magic users, and I believe thieves, are the ones who really excel in that area. Oh, darn it, I wanted to use Ike's command, oh well. But he cannot attack, so we're going to have him stand back, and he'll just go forward to heal if necessary. Gonna have the two that I'm trying to protect just sitting there. Ooh, and she transforms. The lags, regardless of the kind, beast, bird, or dragon, have a transformation mechanic. They can't just stay transformed the entire time. So they gain, I believe they gain either 2 or 4. It's a gauge. They gain either 2 or 4 a turn, I think. And then whenever they get attacked, they gain 1. Then once they transform, whenever they attack, they lose 1, and they lose 1 per turn, or something along those lines. It's been a minute, but basically they gain it over time. By the way, what is it? If there's some special task you would ask of us, we're willing to listen. What are you talking about? Bah, open your ears. If you wish it, we shall follow your orders. But you must direct us. Really? You're willing to take orders from me? This is a Byrrok fight. If you don't direct us, then we have no reason for being here. So spoke our king. But last night you... That was an emergency. We thought you were in danger. You thought correctly. We were in danger. I thank you. We were greatly aided by your arrival. You are welcome. Very well. Let us fight together. If you choose not to direct us, we'll do as we please. Do you find this acceptable? Of course. Well then, good fortune to us all. Alright, so that's what I was going to do last turn. I wanted to use his direct command to kind of target them up here at the pirate, but I think we'll just let it go on its own. Let them do what they will and see what comes of it. And our goal in this chapter is either to rout the enemy or to seize the castle, or the ruins, and I don't remember which. Seize. Our goal is to seize the ruins. Which won't be that hard, but... Ah, crap. First and foremost, can I zoom out? Aha. Okay, yes, we can move right there. First and foremost, I am going to attempt to save those coastal houses. I really should have just looked up what they have in them so I could see if it was even worth it. Okay, he has a Venom Axe, which means if he hits me, I am poisoned. Which is not a super big deal, really. It would actually help out to level up a healer. If one of your units... tripping over my words today. If one of your units was poisoned, a healer could heal them every turn and gain experience. But in general, it's not too bad. I think it's like 3 to 5 damage a turn. And I don't think you can die from it. Like, if it would kill you, it'll just leave you at 1. I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I think that's how it went. Thankfully, only certain enemy units can actually raise the houses. They have to be bandits or brigands or pirates. Let's see now. Where are they? Ah, I found them. It's Marcia from the from that town. Oh. Okay, so she can... You need an extra 2 movement, right? So I could... give you an extra 1. We might just lose that one. I don't really see any way to save it. And we moved, and we used our full movement every turn, so it's not like we could have got there faster. Anyway, if you notice the Pegasus Knight, that's the one from the boat in episode 4 that I said we were going to try to use. She survived. We talked to her then. So now, if we talk to her in this chapter with Ike, she will join us. Whatever. I'm not paying attention today, I guess. Oh. It's not like it was any kind of huge mistake. I just didn't move Miss and Rolf. Or Risk. Oh, don't die, Mordecai. Alright, I'm hoping the pirate attacks me, but I really don't think he's going to. Pretty sure he's just going to go destroy the house. Yep, that sucks. Yahaho! Yo-ho-har! Scallywags of the sea are we. We fight like beasts and men do flee. We earn our gold with axes bold. Yar, you scurvy bildrat, why aren't you singing? Har, over there, Nadada. Fix your eyes on that. Do you seize what I seize? Oh ho ho, what's this then? Humans battling humans here in Gallia? What in the briny beard of Shanty Pete is going on? Oi, do you think that maybe the king's curs have to capture us and claim the bounty? Gah ha ha ha. Shall we unfurl the mainsail and steer for calmer waters? Bite your tongue, you kelp-brained idiot. We're pirates. We don't turn tail from government scum. I'm going ashore. Watch me and you'll see a true sea dog in action. Yar, well said. You set me blood a-boil. I'm with ye all the way, matey. Arr, let's see what see what we can see then. Yar, me axe is sharp and me spirit is bold. Yar har ho. Yo ho har. I've always liked those little always liked those two pirates. Okay, how far can you move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you can't get to him, but you can block off. Can block off his escape or his route to the next house. That's a good way for staff users to level up as well, is using a non-heal staff and just repeatedly using it. In this case, Ward, I believe, raises resistance, and you can just use it every turn and get the experience from it. But I think I'm going to hold on to it in case I need it, since we have already promoted him. There's no reason to really grind experience. Ike! You're that... That's right, it's me, Marcia. As promised, I'm here to pay my debt. I'm gonna join your group. Join us? But I thought you were one of the Holy Pegasus Knights of... Binion. I resigned. So what do you say? Are you gonna let me in or what? Come on. Are you sure about this? I mean, I'll be honest with you. We're a destitute band of mercenaries. Your wages will be a pittance compared to what you're used to. So what? Are you saying no? No? I'm just pointing out that you'll be losing almost all of... I won't lose on anything. Plus, I'll work twice as hard as anyone else. Come on, please let me join. Please? Well, if that's what you want, I guess we'll give it a shot. We're short-handed though, so you're gonna be busy. Huzzah, that's great. Just tell me what needs doing. Okay, so I have lost my ability to attack, so I could recruit her. Okay, looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, you're level 5. You probably can't do anything. Alright, well... Oh yeah, so see that gauge? When it runs out, he'll transform back. Alright, we'll put her here, yeah. Put you over here. What happens? Because he didn't attack last turn. Right? And then if he hits me, he won't kill me. I'll just block his path and try to attack him, see what happens. He's the only unit that can reach me, so I'm safe, even if he attacks me. But last turn he didn't attack. So we're just going to see what happens. Have the kiddos stay out of harm's way. Okay, cool. So we took out that pirate, brigand, whichever he was. We got one house at least. You're from Crimea, aren't you? I'm a warrior of the Beast Tribe. Lord Ranulf spoke of you. Doubtless you have noticed that Fort Titana has been taken by Dane forces. Watch your step around that bunch. There's a dangerous mage with them. We of the Beast Tribe find magic, and especially fire magic, particularly threatening. I'm waiting for friends and cannot take leave of this house, but I would give you this. If you use it, your magical resistance will increase. It will help you fight that mage. Take care. Ooh, we got a talisman. Cool. I think I'm safe here. Yeah. Talisman is another stat increase item, this one for resistance. As he said, scallywags of the sea are we. We earn our gold with axes bold. So, yeah, we got our fourth party member. And, yeah, that'll work. I don't want Mordecai to die. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Got our fourth party member, but especially compared to everyone else, she's really weak. I need to see how she stacks up. Scallywags of the sea are we. I didn't like this is quite worthy. I need to see how she stacks up level-wise with the enemies, because she might actually be safe. Pegasus Knights are generally weak strength-wise. Normally have really good resistance, and their mobility just makes them amazing anti-mage units. But I just need to see how her power stacks up against the enemies, because I'm just trying not to use her because she's so underleveled compared to my team. Bah, so the subhumans have come crawling out of their dens, eh? Birok Maggot, those who call us by that hateful name shall earn a swift and merciless death. Oh, lordy levy. So let's see. Okay, level 12, level 11, level 11, level 3, promoted level 3, mind you. And you're level 5. Yeah, so she is going to get some bonus experience. That's what's going to happen with her. And until that time, I'm going to keep her well out of harm's way. Full health, full health, full health. Oh, thank you. Um, I want to use her as well. And if they die in this chapter, they don't join you later. Um, Spoiler, they join you. But that was very, very close. I'm going to direct them to target this square. Oh. I was really worried that I had screwed that up. And I might be wrong there. They might still join you, but I'm pretty sure if they die in this chapter, they're just gone and you don't get them. Alright, and this is just the boring me actually getting to the boss to fight him, because I was so preoccupied with the... hey, reinforcements, look at that. Can she fight them? No, probably not. We got this. Maybe. Death to the rogues who defy Dane. Defend our brethren. Erase their shame. Everybody's a poet in this level, huh? Got pirates singing their song. Uh-oh. A skill just activated. I don't remember what her skill was. Counter. Oh, nice. Dealt extra damage. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is make sure I'm out of their range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, attack. Now they should all just attack Titania and die. He has a javelin. This chapter's all but one, so now we just wait until I can get there. Thankfully, and kind of disappointingly, I guess, Riss is pretty much useless. Nobody's taking any damage, which is a good thing. It might not be too entertaining to watch, but in the name of the Empire, cleanse my shame. Like, nobody's taking any damage, so I'm not really having to heal with Riss, which is good. But on the other hand, there's really no reason to have spent all that experience on him if I'm not using him. But whatever. Titania here is almost level 20 as well. I have increased the weapon level. That's mostly useless, honestly. Yeah, you can't even reach, okay. Alright, now we just wait for Ike to actually get to the square so he can seize it. This has taken so long. And I only saved one of the houses. Alright, seize and clear map. We are done. Now for some story. We defeated their commander, but we still don't know what they were after. It seems unlikely they were merely pursuing Princess Alencia. I wonder if Dane is planning to invade Gallia. Perhaps Crimea was only a stone on which to whet their blades. No matter the motive, the fact remains that Dane crossed the border. Under such circumstances, hostilities between Dane and Gallia could break out at any time. So it's war. Again. If war erupts between the Birok and Lags, it's only a matter of time before other nations become involved. Could Dane truly mean to set the land aflame in a blaze of war? If that happens, many of our citizens will be sacrificed on the altar of their ambition. We, too, need to choose which way to move, whose side to take. Whose side? We shall never support Dane. Unthinkable. Captain Titania, we are human. Would you truly have a side with Lags against other humans? That is unthinkable. Birok and Lags. Are you going to sit here and argue about a war that hasn't started? You Birok are all so timid. It's pathetic. Lethe, you must not say such things. Mordecai? Lethe, what do you think? Will it come to war? Our claws are sharp. If Dane invades Gallia, we're ready for battle. If our king wills it, war will come. I like it not. War brings pain, sorrow. This is troubling. Enough. We've lost much time. Let us make for the palace. We must reach tonight's camp before the sun sets. Is the palace still far? On your skinny Birok legs, it is very far, but we will do as we can. Alright, where is this? Castle Gallia. This is where we're heading, guys. Ain't it so pretty? Just look at all that forest and the mountains and... My Lord Ike. Everyone. Princess Alencia. Oh, we made it all the way to the palace. Look at that. I heard about Commander Grail. I don't know what to say. Don't worry. We're alright. We're getting by somehow. Oh, Ike. The king has arrived. Hey there. Thank you for coming to Gallia Gallia Palace. I am King Gallia, ruler of the Kingdom of Gallia. I'm not gonna try to say his name, guys. I have no idea. These are the Grail mercenaries. I am Ike, their commander. You've been raised well, young pup. I didn't recognize you. What? When last you were here, you were still a small child. Is that you, Titania? It's good to see you. The pleasure is all mine, your majesty. The two of you are friends? How does the king know me? I have something I must tell you about your father, Grail. Lethe, Mordecai, leave us now. Prepare rooms, so our guests may have a place to rest and heal their wounds. At once, my lord. Would it be best if I were to leave as well? No, princess. I would have you stay. And this one also will stay. This is Gifka, my shadow. Pay him no more heed than you would the air. Understood. I would have Titania and Soren stay with me as well. Me? So be it. Now then, where to begin? Titania, how much did Grail tell his son? Ike was raised with no knowledge of Gallia whatsoever, nor does he recall ever having been here. Is that so? Then it's best for me to tell him all that I know. Although that is not much. That's alright. Whatever you can tell me would be much appreciated. I want to know more of my father. You have good eyes, honest and brave. I see your father in them. Long ago, Grail, your father, worked as a mercenary for Gallia. We forged a strong bond, he and I. To speak truly, I still do not trust the Birok, but your father was different. Princess Alencia's father, King Raymond, and his brother, Lord Renning, are also of a different kind. All are, or were, exceptional men. Men in whom one could put his trust. Oh ho, Titania, you are an exception as well. Among Birok females, you are unique. You're most gracious, your majesty. My father was a mercenary for Gallia? Correct. And you and your sister? You were both born here in Gallia. You stayed only for a short time, but part of your childhood was spent within these borders. Mist and I were born here? Is that so? I don't remember any of this at all. I feel your parents were carrying a dark secret. Someone was hunting them, I'm sure of it. Once, over 10 years ago, and after your mother had been slain, Your father chose to leave Gallia. Before he left, I went to him and asked him to share his tale. I asked him, "Why are you being chased? Is there anything I can do to help?" But I was unable to loosen his tongue. And then I heard he had returned to Gallia, and I thought I had another chance to hear his tale. His fate was black indeed. If I had been faster, if I had hastened my steps, perhaps things would be different. Wait, now I understand. The voice I heard. That was you, wasn't it? His wound was fatal. I could do nothing. I thought it best not to interfere in his final moments, so I remained hidden. Tell me, Ike, at his last, did he confess anything to you? The identity of the Black Knight, did he reveal it? The Black Knight? No, I don't know who he was. My father entrusted me with his command, told me to trust King Gallia and to live peacefully in Gallia. He said to forget everything else. Is that so? Well then, let me do as I can. If any of your mercenaries desire to live here, I will so arrange it. I will vouchsafe them homes and land. Your kindness is truly appreciated, but speaking for myself, I couldn't live here in peace. Not now. I will avenge my father. I cannot so quickly forget the past, or the Black Knight. But Ike, that's not... I know. I'm not strong enough. An opponent who could defeat my father is well beyond my reach. But that's why I devoted myself to growing stronger. I will leave my father's mercenaries and prepare for the day when my chance for revenge arrives. A prudent course of action. You look as one who would be more impulsive, but you are Grail's son after all. You matured, Ike. Seems like yesterday you're merely a child. Titania. And now, I would ask a boon of you. The strength of your mercenary band, Ike. Would you lend it to Princess Valencia? Are you serious? King Gallia. Gallia and Crimea are allied nations. That cannot be denied. However, this alliance in reality binds only the royal families. It is not respected by our citizenry. The people of Gallia are seldom seen in Crimea, are they? Even though our nations are friends, the people of Crimea have little real understanding of the Lags. Many of our people still use that undignified name, subhuman, when speaking of the Lags. My father's heart was filled with shame and sorrow over what you described. More than any king in our history, he wanted to deepen the relations between our people, and then... Perhaps that is why Dane targeted him. Their hatred of the Lags is well known. Could it be? In my heart of hearts, I would like to take guardianship of Princess Valencia and assist in the rebuilding of Crimea. However, anti-Birak sentiment is running high here in Gallia. If we were to offer safe harbor to Valencia, I feel many of our elder statesmen would protest. They would say we're giving Dane an ideal excuse to attack. Which means Gallia can't offer Princess Valencia any relief at all. Is that it? Unfortunately, it is true. My Lord Ike, King Gallia has advised me to turn to the Binyan theocracy for aid in Crimea's restoration. He says we should make of Binyan a formal request and gain the support of their shields. Passage to Binyan will require several months at sea, and escort will be necessary. As you know, we lack the numbers to serve as a complete mercenary company, so if the princess were willing to hire us as an escort, it would be an offer beyond our expectations. Excuse me. Titania, Soren, I think perhaps we should accept the king's offer. What do you say? It's what you want, right, Commander? Well then, it's our job to follow you. However you wish to proceed is fine. I'll do all in my power to ensure that our road leads to success. Understood. As of now, the Grail mercenaries shall assume the honor of serving as escort to the Princess of Crimea. Princess Valencia, our journey together will undoubtedly be a long one. May we serve you well. Oh, thank you very much. I only pray that I, in turn, may be worthy of your service. Well, that was a heck of a plot development for... I almost saved it and kept going. That was a heck of a plot development for one episode, so... We got a Lags escort. We learned in introducing ourselves and speaking to them that the Birak used the Lags as slaves in old times. Don't know if it was all of them or specifically the Beastmen, but and those the hatred is still pretty high in the Lag side, and then there's a bunch of Birak who, I mean, it's basically like old slavery. They just view them as less than them. And thankfully the king is not of the same mind, and neither was the royalty of Crimea, and they were trying to improve relations. But due to those popular sentiments, aid cannot be shared. So we got enlisted. So we're just sticking with the lady apparently. But yeah, thanks for hanging around. That was episode 10. Like I said, there'll be 30 in total, so we're a third of the way there. And at the beginning of this episode, we're 4.5 hours in. Probably closer to 5.5 now. But as always, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you like this kind of content, click the notification bell and set it to be notified whenever I upload something. That way you won't miss anything. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you have anything to say, leave a comment. It's always great to hear from people. But until next time, y'all take care of yourselves. I've been Kheran, signing out.